Hello, beautiful souls. This is Marna here with your eclipse reading. This is for the solar eclipse new moon in 4 degrees of Capricorn on barely December 26, 2019. It happens at 12:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is the time zone I'm in, so that's what I'm used to working with. Now, this is a major thing. Any solar eclipse is going to have major effects, and this is an annular solar eclipse, which means that we get the very rare ring of fire effect. Ring of fire, don't be surprised if you get offered a ring in the next 6 months. The eclipse effects are good for 6 months at a time, so yeah, this reading will be in effect for at least 6 months. As I said, do not be at all surprised if you get offered a ring during that time period. This eclipse is going to be particularly good for beginnings, beginning new relationships, beginning new jobs, beginning new businesses, beginning new opportunities. So if you are on the fence about beginning something, this is an auspicious time to do it, according to the stars. Now let's get into the read. I'm using my True Black Tarot deck, which is always a bit on the chatty side, and boy, is it talking tonight. It was not happy with doing the standard 5-card read. It insisted on doing a 10-card read instead. And who am I to argue with the cards, right? Right. So let's get into this. As the eclipse will be full in about 5 hours from when I'm recording this. So these energies are in play now and will be in play for the next 6 months. Getting into this, it's time to work hard. This is the time of new beginnings. New beginnings also means it's time to begin the work. You know this. You know how this goes. When you have a new beginning, you have to put in the groundwork to make sure that it reaches its full potential. The only thing that will hold you back in your new beginnings right now is your own fears. This is the time to get started on something new. If you are not starting your project, it is because your own fears are getting in your way. Stop doing that. Get out of your own way, get to work, and create what you are meant to do. Now, the Knight of Wands likes to kind of just rush in headlong. We all know that. She's also a bit of a player energy. New relationships are a thing right now. If you feel passion burning for someone new, this is the time to let them know. This is the time when people are most agreeable to coming together. And there's the Lover's card. If you are looking at someone new, again, do not let your fear get in the way. Take the frickin' chance already. The worst they can do is say no. The best, your wildest dreams can come true in these energies. It's time to ride them out. Chariot card. Things are moving quickly with this one. I cannot emphasize this enough. If you manifest, things are manifesting quickly. If you are starting a business, it is going to take off faster than you believe possible. If you're starting a new relationship, it is going to move at a breakneck pace. This is not the time for taking things slow. I know normally I say go for cautious, go for slow, go for building up. This is not the time for that. If you want your efforts to succeed, put them into action now. Do not wait. Do not wonder if the time is right. You must begin the action to be able to utilize these energies fully and properly. Tower reverse means that you are arguing with yourself something fierce right now. And isn't that a beautiful Tower card? I think it's one of the most spectacular ones I've ever seen. But get out of your own head. Stop delaying yourself. Stop knocking your own feet out from under you. Stop destroying your own foundations, because that is all that you are doing at this point. Like I said, this deck got talky. The moon is telling you all things are possible. And does this card not look like a ring of fire eclipse right there. All things are possible beginning with this new moon, starting in 5 hours. I cannot say that enough. This moon is accomplishing everything and telling you to get off your keister and start the journey already. You have been getting the signs, you have been getting the portents, you have been getting all the nudges the universe could possibly give you. This eclipse is God winking at you and saying, now is the time. If you've been waiting for a sign, here it friggin' is. Act already. We all want the 10 of Pentacles. We all want that happily ever after, don't we? I know I sure do. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Never having to worry about bills again. But the 10 of Pentacles is more than just the abundance. The 10 of Pentacles is having the freedom to move away from the structures of society. It is having the freedom to be who you truly are instead of who society tells you you should be. It is the freedom to love who you are, to be who you have been since childhood. We all have dreams that we had when we were kids. Things we want to do, things that we always said, oh, when I grow up, I'm going to. Yeah, this is the energy for getting that done. You get your whatever it is you have planned off the ground, and suddenly everything else that makes making that dream come true possible is going to start falling into your lap. Defend your dreams. Defend your boundaries. Defend what is truly what makes you you. And if that means leaving behind something old that doesn't serve you anymore, then take off, baby doll. This is not the time to sit around and say, well, maybe this is good enough. This is not the time to settle for anything in love, in career, whatever. This is not the time to say, what I have is enough. This is the time to say, my dream is waiting for me, and to go for it. Wow, this channeling is coming through hard and heavy. Okay, Queen of Wands. This is a woman of fire and passion. This is a woman who knows what she wants and reaches out to grab it. And if she misses, if she does not stay true to who she is, it spells destruction for herself and everyone she cares about. There's your sign. If you do not act now, you will not get this off the ground. You must take action within the next 6 months. It's going to be meteoric when you do. But if you don't, it will be a missed opportunity. And none of us want to deal with the might have beens, do we? We don't want to deal with the I should haves. Act now. It sounds like an infomercial. So many people are facing two choices right now. You can either stay where you are and settle for what you have been doing, or you can be the brave one who takes off and explores something new. And it is your choice which of these you're going to do. Just understand that no matter what you choose, there will be repercussions of it, and you will be the one facing them. This could mean leaving behind what everyone tells you is a great life. This could mean leaving behind what, every measure of society says is what we should want. Because what society says isn't what your heart is telling you. You know what's right for you better than anyone. Who cares if you have a penthouse apartment if your soul is empty? You know where your fulfillment lies, and you have been avoiding it, digging up what, society tells you you should be doing. You have been staying stuck in that rut of, okay, this is good enough. This is keeping me, warm, housed, fed. This is what I need. But that does not mean that you are truly meeting your needs on a spiritual level. You can level up now. You no longer have to be the Knight of Pentacles, growing along with your one coin and being happy that you're provided for. It is time for you to level up to the King of Cups. Be you, be fully you, embody you on your innermost level, on your spiritual level. Fulfill the needs of your soul instead of the needs of your wallet. That is what this eclipse is calling you to do. Queen of Swords. I've often, you've heard me talk about this lady before. This is the bitch who'll rip your heart out and show it to you. Here I am. Here you are. You have been doing everything you can to make sure that you're provided for on the 3D level, but it is time to move up into the 5D world. Humanity is ascending, whether you like it or not. Humanity is rising up into no longer just an intellectual life, but a soulful purpose as well. And if you are not willing to rise with the rest, you will be left behind. If you're watching this video, you're ready for this ascension. You already know exactly what I'm talking about because you've been feeling it tug at your soul. And it is time for you to stop settling. Take that death. Let go of the 3D world. It is only holding you back at this point. Let go of what the material world tells you is important, because it isn't. And then start working towards your soul purpose. The true reason you are here, the reason you are ready for ascension, the reason you are on this planet. You know what it is. You don't need me to tell you this. You have been feeling this tug and you have been resolutely ignoring it. But now this eclipse is calling to you. It is time to act, my friends. Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Abundance. The more you move into alignment with your soul's purpose, the more that abundance will appear in your life. Even if it seems like you're taking a financial hit, the abundance will still come through. An abundance of love, an abundance of knowledge, an abundance of manifestation, an abundance of everything that you truly want in this life. It is time to let go of the 3D and start being you. Stop being who society tells you to be. Step out and be who you truly are. You can manifest anything you want at this point. Direct that manifestation so that it reaches your higher purpose. And yeah, it's going to take work. Nothing worth having is ever easy to come by. You know this. It's going to take effort to build a new life based on entirely different principles than the life you're leaving behind. And that's okay, because that effort gets rewarded. That effort gets rewarded with every smile, every hug, every I love you, every time your soul feels full at what you have contributed. That's why you're here. That's what you've been seeking this whole time. We got 3 tens on this read, which is ending after ending after ending, because this is it. This is the ending of the 3D, and it's time to move into the 5D. You have got to make this shift, because if you don't, we got all 4 tens. If you do not make this shift, you will be left mourning the loss for ages to come. This is a big thing. Please, please, please do not just let this go by out of your fear of action. This is the time to act. This is the time to claim who you are. Claim your birthright. Claim who you should have been all along. Like I said, these energies are going to be good for the next 6 months, so get to work, baby dolls. I know if you sat through this to the end, you know that this is resonating with you. Come back to this video as often as you need to. I'll be here. Reach out to me if you want a private read, but it's going to be much of the same. These energies are affecting all of us. And that is your solar eclipse for December 22nd, 2019. Have a beautiful year.